21 simple questions that will trick your mind. We at Brightside feel pretty serious about training our brains. And that's why when we came across these 21 intriguing questions, we decided to share them with you right away. Let's get started with your brain fitness. Number 1. According to International Air Transport Association, these two passengers must not sit together in the same row in the airplane. Who are they? The answer is obvious: cats and dogs. Number 2. A group of women is getting on the local bus. Although the bus is not crowded, all of them sit at the back. Why is that? Here's the answer. You're in Iran. Small children of both genders and all women have to sit at the back of the bus. Number 3. Back in 1445, the people of Moscow thought they were close to facing apocalypse as all the church bells started to ring simultaneously on their own. However, the same doomsday happened in 1091 in Kiev and in 1802 again in Moscow. What was the reason for the doomsday? Are you ready for the answer? The reason was an earthquake. Number 4. The locals in Myanmar, Burma, raise cattle and poultry, but they hardly slaughter the livestock, even poultry. They usually sell their animals to the market, mainly to neighboring countries such as China, and buy back the meat they want from the dealers. Why waste such time and money? Here's the answer. They do it because of the Buddhist doctrine of ahimsa, causing no harm. Number 5. There was a time when tail docking was a common practice in Europe despite the dog breed. Why? Ready there? Back then, dog owners were taxed according to the length of their dog's tails, so docking was widely used to reduce the tax liability. Number 6. Every day, our planet Earth gets heavier. In fact, it gains up to 60 tons of what? Of cosmic dust. Number 7. This question is the tricky one. What Russia, Turkey, and Egypt have in common? Are you good in geography? They are spanning on 2 continents. Number 8. Back in 1945, every chicken killed in Muzo, Colombia was subject to examination by a public official. Why such strange law? Here's the answer. They removed any emeralds found in the gizzard. Number 9. In 1965, Pele received a gold medal from Brazilian Ministry of Education for his autobiographic book, Pele. How come a book had an impact on education? Time is over. Thousands of illiterate Brazilians started to learn to read with one particular goal: to read his autobiographic book. Number 10. Some sub-Saharan African tribes attach small pouches full of insects to their legs when they go hunting at night. Why do they do such a thing? The answer is clear: to light the way, as they put fireflies in those tiny bags. Number 11. In 1997, when government officials of Tabasco, Mexico decided to ban all kinds of beer to reduce growing alcoholism, the reaction they faced was strongly negative. Then the Congress of the state got one brilliant idea. They banned the sales of only one type of beer. Which beer was it? So, which type of beer was banned? A cold one. Number 12. In Swaziland, you never disturb a senator from doing this during a parliament session because the government official may be considering the great ancestors at that moment. What do? So, they don't do anything weird. They sleep. Number 13. Many of the souvenirs bought in traditional African villages might have been an instrument for some disease treatment. What souvenirs are they? Here are your 10 seconds again. Ready there? Traditional African healers, also known as sangomas, use masks to treat their patients. Those masks are available for sale afterward. Number 14. This small town in Andalusia, Spain, was the first port in history to charge merchants for the use of its docks. What is the name of the town? The name is Tarifa. Number 15. This river in Oregon, United States, was listed in the Guinness World Records as the shortest river at 440 feet or 130 meters. Its name, starting with the letter D, is probably the shortest river name, too. So, what's its name? The name is D River. Number 16. Astronauts say that from outer space, riverbeds look like the circulatory system of a living organism. What an interesting observation. Coincidence or not, but during World War II, doctors used this water instead of blood plasma. What kind of water was it? Here's the answer. The doctors turned to seawater to save lives when medical supplies ran out. Number 17. Colorblind people were never allowed to perform military service in the U.S. Air Force before 1941. However, the situation changed at the beginning of World War II. Suddenly, they became very much popular among all other candidates. Why? Ready for the answer? They discovered that the camouflage stood out so easily that it wasn't even a challenge for them to spot it. Number 18. The seabed of some northern seas often feature long, narrow furrows, most often called gouges or scours. They may reach hundreds of feet in length and up to 16 feet in depth. Who is responsible for this phenomenon? Curious to know the answer? Icebergs and sea ice ridges. Number 19. First indoor Christmas trees in Europe were placed right there. Where exactly? They brought the tree into the house and hung top down from the ceiling. Number 20. It seems like every year around New Year's Eve, Iceland sets a new record in sales of this particular product. What product is this? Fireworks. The Icelandic law states that anyone may purchase and use fireworks during a certain period around New Year's Eve. Finally, the last question, question number 21. By touching just one glass, how can you make them all alternate between full and empty? For solving the last riddle, I'll give you 15 seconds. Pour the juice from the second glass into the fifth one. As easy as pie. Have you managed to answer all the questions? Which one was your favorite? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button below the video and click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life.